like for clients, I pretty much always want to make it cater to them. I want it to be different. I want it to be unique. And really, I like kind of look up the background of what the name is and go from there.
What about these jerseys stood out to you? I mean, I looked at them and I was like, I gotta book a vacation or something, because these jerseys are like super relaxing and they're also very cool in terms of like the theme and design on them. How did you get inspired to make these?
So with Dotcation, that's the name of the team I was playing on. Shout out to AP Pure Blood, that's her brand. What we wanted to represent is like, just like the NBA, they're always talking about like after you get them out of there, they're going on vacation. You know, like LeBron's going on vacation early. So as you see, the O is a bullseye. So we're shooting the lights out and we want to send you on vacation. So it's a subtle message, you know, when you see it.
I love that, and the fans love them too as they voted on it. But talk about your background in competitive 2K, because I know you're a big gamer and you love competing competitively.
Definitely. So I play Pro-Am. It's very similar. It reminds me to like when I play AAU basketball, college ball. So it's pretty much, you know, you can control your own player. You got to play with your team to work with them. So I like that mode the best, although I also play like other modes too, like 3-on-3. But with that, I play Pro-Am myself competitively. I was in the 2K League draft this season. Didn't get picked up, but it was a great experience overall.
I love that. And talk about your advocacy for women in gaming and what that means to you.
I'm very happy to be representing women in gaming. I myself want to pave the way for people after me. So even if I have to do kind of the dirty work to get in there, I want to definitely do that because it's important. I want gaming to be genderless, you know, it to be for everybody, because anybody can pick up a controller, you know, and play.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. What a great view of our setting this evening, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Greetings, everyone. Welcome. And here we are in October. Let's see how things are going out west. Taking a look at Minnesota. Already, they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference. And, of course, the Nuggets, they are way behind in their conference.
Seeing where the Nuggets are, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through.
And we have a minute to catch up with our report.
Thanks, Brian.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And for the Timberwolves, filling out the wings, Beasley and Edwards. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
Pound slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Porter with it. They kick it out to Murray. Barton outside. Here's Gordon. He's guarded by Beasley. Gordon, the pass to Barton. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Jokic. Really had his troubles in that loss to Dallas. He just couldn't find his rhythm. He gets it in there.
You know, Jokic is a solid shooter from the mid-range, and he doesn't need that much space to get his shot off because of his size and high release point.
And it's powered home by Towns.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And it's Murray off the drive. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They definitely came into that one hoping to be competitive. Unfortunately, they were anything but.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Up and over Porter. Got a piece of it.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it. Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Porter's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's Edwards. That one is off. Great D that time from Porter. The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Gordon outside. On the wing, Barton. Down low. Murray's shot is good.
Murray locked in on the task at hand, not allowing the defense to bother his shot at all.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Wanamaker. Defended by Murray. Doesn't go for him.
Well, you look at Barton's game, and you appreciate how all-around it is. He can stretch the floor. He rebounds both ends of the floor, makes plays for others. He's an X-factor kind of guy for us.
Oh, nice! Oh, big finish!
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Nuggets trail. Another shot. Porter played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Always good to see the young fella Porter Jr. outwork the opposition on the glass that time.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Edwards. Give him 8. Floats one. Good work defensively by Gordon.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
From deep, Barton. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
A shot Barton can make, that one is. So if you're the defender, you have to at least honor that.
And Minnesota calls time here. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
Every game against this team is so important. That's how it is in a divisional race.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Hernan Gomez comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Wanamaker. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Green's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Morris, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Campazzo subbed in for Jamal Murray.
I'll tell you what, there's a little bounce to Beasley's game. This fella, he can get off the ground and elevate on you.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Reed. Over Green. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
And here is Green. Morris finds Green. Back to Morris. 5 to shoot. Here's Campazzo. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Pass to Reed. Over Morris. Offensive rebound. Denver in the lead. On the attack, Green. Okogie pulls down the board. It's Beasley on the wing. Here's Reed. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Morris for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here's Barton outside. Hits the trifecta. Barton's got 9.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Barton outside. Morris for 3. And another 3 for Denver.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Here's Reed. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Nuggets ahead, up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. It's the second game of 3 on the road. On the court for the Nuggets, Austin Rivers out there with JaMychal Green. Then it's Green. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Campazzo in at the point. The 3 ball. Gets the 3 to fall. Campazzo's got his second basket on the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Noel. Lets the 3 fly. Denver. Grabs the miss. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of the sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Jokic, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Jokic has gotten his second bucket. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Here's Towns looking to end the run. Oh, Jokic with the block.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
Murray's shot is good.
I just love the ball movement.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. Pass to Towns. Here's Edwards. Blocked! Left side Murray. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Rivers. Fires for three. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that'll be their second of 4 total games at home.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And Anthony Edwards, he had his ups and downs as a rookie. The talent is abundant, though.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to learn his spots on the floor. Find where he's most effective attacking. And once he gets all that sorted, he'll be a more consistent player.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
The steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Wanamaker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Porter with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Denver with a change here, too. Barton's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J. Barton's got 12 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Wanamaker. The kick out to Edwards. Fires in the triple. He's got 13.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Barton outside. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Vanderbilt. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Barton outside. Lets it go. And it's Denver with another.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Boy, you got to like what Will Barton has given them in this game.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Okogie comes in for Vanderbilt. And Beasley has subbed in for Wanamaker. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Green's checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Gordon. Morris, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Campazzo subbed in for Jamal Murray.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they play with more hunger. Very impressive with the effort they put on the glass. I like that tenacity.
And here's Barton outside. Drains the triple. Barton's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Edwards can't hit.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
The three is up. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Barton with a steal. Jacks up a three. That shot is good by Campazzo. Campazzo's got 12 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets ending the quarter with a 20-point edge.
How big my market? Made me.